Hey there, lady. I'm Molly Conley, your coach and hype woman on this journey to transforming your love life. Whether you're navigating life after divorce, exploring the world of online dating, or deepening the connection in your committed relationship, I'm here for you. Why me? Because I walked this path myself. From filing for divorce just 3 years into marriage, to swimming in the online dating pool into my late 30s, and finally marrying the man of my spreadsheet dreams right before the world changed forever. I've seen it all. As a relationship coach, I empower women to create love lives filled with clarity, connection, and confidence. This podcast is all about building a strong foundation for a healthy relationship with yourself and your future partner. I believe the man of your spreadsheet dreams is worth the wait, and together we'll ensure that you are ready for him when he arrives. Join me each week as we dive into insightful discussions and hear from savvy guests. You'll gain the courage to break free from limiting beliefs, recognize and change patterns that are holding you back, and learn to prioritize the number one relationship in your life, the one you have with yourself. So let's embark on this exciting journey together. Welcome to Reinventing the Arena. Why, hello there, lady. Welcome back to the Reinventing the Arena podcast. Today is number 7 of our short summer series episodes. Next week will be the last one before heading into a full fall and winter season. A few weeks ago, I sent an email out to my ladies about recognizing relationship red flags, and it inspired a former client to schedule a call with me. She had been on a few dates over the summer. Each man, brought up something that felt like a red flag for her, yet it also brought up a lot of emotions. So much so that she had to compose herself after a man said that he didn't know what he wanted in his love life. She felt like she was going crazy. Part of the reason why she scheduled a call with me was because she wanted to know what she could do about the situation. If you've been in a similar situation, I know I have, you first need to know what are some common red flags so you can take more efficient action steps. Recognizing red flags in a relationship is crucial for maintaining your emotional health and well-being. So please be aware that some of these that I'm about to mention are larger red flags than others, and they could lead to dangerous situations. So number 1, the lack of communication. This person avoids discussing feelings or important topics, and they don't really listen consistently and misunderstand you. Number 2, this is a larger red flag, controlling behavior. So he tries to control your actions, decisions, and even your friendships. He might even monitor your movements or constantly checks up on you. Number 3, there's a lack of trust. So constantly accusing you of lying or even cheating without evidence. This is someone who is overly jealous and possessive. Number 4, being disrespectful. So this person frequently criticizes you, belittles you, or even insults you, and they have completely disregarded your feelings, boundaries, or opinions. Number 5, they're consistently inconsistent and unreliable. So they break promises or cancel last minute. They even have, unpredictable behavior and sometimes really extensive mood swings. Number 6, manipulation. They use guilt tripping, gaslighting, or other manipulative tactics to try to control you. So this includes twisting the facts or denying things that they've said before. Number 7, a disregard for boundaries. So they might pressure you into doing things that you're not comfortable with, and they might even disrespect your need for personal space or alone time. Number 8, lack of support. They don't show any interest in your goals, your dreams, even successes. So this undermines your self-esteem and your confidence. Number 9, another big red flag, violence or even just aggression. So this means a person is showing physical, emotional, and verbal abuse. They threaten you in any way or displays extreme moments of anger. Number 10, past relationship patterns. So this means this person has really short, ups and down relationships, and they talk negatively about their exes all the time without taking responsibility for their faults in the relationship as well. Number 11, addiction issues. So, struggles with substance abuse or other addictive behaviors can impact the relationship. And if they decide they don't want to seek help or even acknowledge the problem, this is a red flag. Then there's number 12, financial control or irresponsibility. So, they expect you to handle all financial responsibility, or maybe they're completely secretive or dishonest about their financial matters. If you notice any of these 12 red flags in your relationship, it's important to address them if you feel comfortable doing so. As I mentioned before, a few of these could lead to dangerous situations, so always seek out support from family, friends, and even professionals to make sure your safety is numero uno priority. And like I said, these are legit red flags and may not have been what you previously thought were red flags. So, red flags are not a difference in hobbies or interests. Red flags do not include wanting personal space, or time with friends or setting boundaries. Red flags are also not different communication styles or someone that is shy or considered being an introvert. These are only differences and opportunities to see if the person is a good fit for you with what you're wanting in your love life vision. So, then what has been coming up for you that you previously thought were red flags? Ladies, those are your emotional triggers. They spark negative emotional reactions within you, but you can learn how to work through them. And yes, this means it's time for some inner work. Grab that journal if you'd like, or note this is where you need to come back to. Start off with self reflection to give you a leg up before the next time it happens. First, identify specific behaviors or situations that have triggered an emotional response based on your past experiences. So, in the last episode, I mentioned how someone pulling out their phone when we're having a conversation would bother me. It would make me feel like the person was ignoring or, not listening to what I was sharing with them. Short-term emotions would be anger and frustration. Long-term emotions would include resentment, which would lead to certain behaviors like passive aggressiveness or avoidance of the person altogether. So, what are those specific behaviors? What are the immediate short term emotions? And over time, what are the long term emotions that come up for you? As well as what behaviors are you experiencing? From there, take time to explore why certain behaviors make you feel uncomfortable or upset. Additional reflection may help you see that it could be connected to something more than just a romantic relationship. Also, consider whether your reaction is proportional to the current situation or if it's amplified from past experiences, because sometimes emotions get the best of us and we react instead of respond. So by evaluating your reaction to, your current situation, you can determine how you want to show up if it happens again. So once you've reflected and brought your emotional triggers into your awareness, the surface, you can start practicing what you know. So instead of brushing someone off because a hypothetical red flag, you now have self awareness that's an emotional trigger for you. And now it's time to practice regulating these emotional triggers. And we're going to start off by practicing mindfulness. You would do this by choosing an activity like meditation, deep breathing, maybe box breathing, or even grounding techniques to stay present. And that's going to help you manage immediate emotional responses. Overall, mindfulness is going to help you create a space between the trigger and your reaction, allowing you to have more thoughtful responses. Also, develop healthy coping mechanisms. So, find activities that soothe your emotions, such as exercise, creative outlets like painting, or maybe just spending time in nature. You can also use relaxation techniques like visualization to help reduce that stress. Last but not least, reframe the situation. Look at the triggering situation from a different perspective to help reduce its emotional impact. By doing so and considering alternative explanations or viewpoints, it's going to help you reduce your emotional reaction and actually help you create a more mindful response. These are just a few strategies to help you regulate your emotional triggers. Yet, by integrating these strategies, you can better manage emotional triggers, enhance your emotional resilience, and build healthier relationships. Consistent practice and seeking support when needed are key to your long term emotional well being. All right, lady, I am hopeful you are ready to explore your emotional triggers through reflection and self awareness so you can practice regulating them for healthier relationships. Don't forget to leave a review on Apple Podcasts so you can be entered to win an energetic assessment reading. If I read your review on the podcast, you have won. Plus, there's a few events coming up I know you do not want to miss. Speed dating at the Golden Hoosier next Saturday, August 25th, and then there's the Love Life Book Club. Make sure to join, buy the book, and get ready for a modern perspective on dating where we read for a reason, which is to take action from the book so you can have the love life you desire. You can find all the links in the show notes. All right, lady, have a wonderful day, and I will be back again next week for the final short summer series episode. Thank you for joining me on the Reinventing the Arena podcast. I'm your host, Molly Conley, a relationship coach devoted to helping women reinvent their love lives. Tap the subscribe button so you never miss out on an episode. You can always find me on Instagram at Reinventing the Arena or learn more from me on my website at reinventingthearena.com.